field in Chicago. Tonight, a good one straight ahead. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
I'm not sure there was a more heralded player at the quarterback position, Mike, regardless of where they were drafted, than Shedeur Sanders coming out of Colorado. I mean, he was the story of the year, him in prime. Now the question is, can he bring that efficiency and explosiveness that we saw on Saturdays? Can he find that groove and rhythm in the NFL? And I think all the talent is there. How does he adapt to the NFL game? How does he adapt to being the face of an NFL franchise? I think if he can manage all of those things, I think on the field, he has all the talent you need to be successful at quarterback in the NFL.
Nice run on first down, leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Judkins. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, it's Shedeur. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks. Allow your team to get settled in. Don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out, Greg, by the #1 overall pick way back in 2009, Matthew Stafford.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But when he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, He's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
27-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Up the sideline, past midfield. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A big-time play for the Bears. It covers 51 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Once again, it's Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
That's another Bears first down.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Off play action. It's Stafford. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone.
A second effort, and he is in. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Chicago. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. The kick is good, and the Bears will take a 7-0 lead.
Browns nothing.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. Yeah. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They've got it 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Sanders. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage. Had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Looking deep here for Tillman. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns.
A gain of 40 yards.
An even 40 yards.
First down, Browns.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Tillman, the man in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Now, Shador. That's out wide to Judkins. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
3rd and 5. Now, Sanders. He's got the rookie 3rd-round pick, Harold Fannin. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 more yards. Complete to Cedric Tillman. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Bears' 14-yard line.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. They'll run the toss here with Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
On 3rd and 1, it's Sanders. Rolling right. There he goes again.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Browns first down. A pickup of 2 yards.
On 3rd down, the defense decides to dial up a blitz. Give credit to the offensive line and the running backs. They were ready for it. They picked it up. That's what allowed the quarterback to escape the pocket, see open space, and convert and pick up the 1st down.
That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. They'll give it here to Judkins. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 13-yard line.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. Here's Sanders to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Browns.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will level things out at 7 apiece. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. The Bears offense going to take over just before the half. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. The shotgun, it's Stafford. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Browns say they have it, and they do.
Recovered by the Browns.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
He takes off. The rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
22 yards.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Kevin Stefanski going to turn to his field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Browns will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
1st and 10 at the
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
In motion now, it's Collins. Second down, it's Stafford. Quick slant, caught by Burden. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Isaiah McGuire in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap to Stafford. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Feels like they needed that sack. This entire drive, it feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears will level the score at 10 apiece.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Browns offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Low-scoring game, all tied, 3rd quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. On play action, Shador. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Gervon Dexter getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Sanders will throw it. His throw left is complete with Judy.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Now it's Sanders. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And that is very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game, but fortunately a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Bowers the man in motion. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown Bears. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Santos for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bears go up by 7. It is now 17 to 10.
17. Browns 10.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Sanders now off the bootleg.
The 1st down pass. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka on the stop. A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
He'll look to throw. That is caught right side. That's Bennett. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Shador Sanders on the scramble.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. The Bears offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out, but 1 first down will essentially end the game. Bowers, the man in motion. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
At the Browns' 26-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A run with Barkley. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
16 yards.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Bowers, the man in motion. First down, Stafford. He'll get that out to Barkley. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Third and goal. So this one in the win column for the Bears. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.
Welcome to Nashville football fans. A great look here inside of Nissan Stadium. Tonight's a fun one on tap for us. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Tennessee Titans.
It's time to tighten up, ladies and...
So this winds up a win for the Titans. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not, they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.